Hey, welcome back to the channel. Peter Day here, and if you're brand new, seeing this for the first time, and you've never come across this before, my name is Peter Day. My brother is Tyler Day. I'm the guy on the right there in that picture, and we're also known as the Day Brothers. And so if you're new, you'll probably get to know us quickly. If you're a loyal subscriber, I'm going to be talking today about getting approved for affiliate networks. I'll share some tips, some strategies, and let's dive into it. So first of all, this is going to be more of an informative video rather than a illustrative video. So I'm probably just going to leave the slide here on our site kind of more static, and I'll be talking about these different things. So when you're applying for these affiliate networks, you do need to grab their attention. Now, what you don't want to do is lie in the application, because if you lie in the application just to get approved, it's going to be very obvious to them if you're just like BSing things, if you can't back up any of the information, or you sign up and it was just all bogus to begin with, and then you just can't really produce any volume. So first and foremost, you have to tell the truth in the applications. But if you're new, you could definitely talk up like what you've been doing. I mean, let's just say you're brand new to affiliate marketing. You've never worked with many CPA networks before. You could at least fill out the application and talk about how you've been building different landing pages and websites, and you're like about to start testing this and that. Like, you can still kind of impress them with your knowledge even if you don't have skills. But here's some tips to get approved for affiliate networks. So first and foremost, when you're putting in an application, definitely try to impress them in the application, but do not lie in the application. Obviously, the higher level you get, the easier it is to impress them in the application. But when you're first getting started, like I said, even if you haven't really got much results yet, you can talk about the little results that you've gotten. Don't say that the results are little. Don't kind of act as if they're small, but at least sound intelligent in the application. If there's a part for you to be able to type in some things you've been doing, talk about how you've been testing certain verticals and you've built out these type of landing pages. Like, at least try to sound like you know what you're doing, because if you just fill out an application and it's just generic, I mean, how do they know that you're not just some kind of scammer or something like that? So you definitely sound intelligent in the application. Then if you have results, definitely talk up those results. Be like, I've been doing affiliate for this long, I've produced this amount, these are my top verticals. Like, you got to see from their perspective, they're just wanting to onboard people that know what they're doing. So if you do a blank application that doesn't have much information, it doesn't help them want to be jumping out of their chairs to get on the phone with you. Which brings me to another point. You got to be able to talk to these people on the phone. I mean, a lot of networks are doing phone interviews and stuff because they're trying to avoid people from different countries that might be scammers, and they want real affiliates, like top tier affiliates. It doesn't mean that you have to live in a top tier country. I mean, there's plenty of good affiliates, and I mean, we have a great affiliate in Mexico. There's great affiliates in different countries and stuff, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a tier 1 type of country in order to be a good affiliate or get approved for affiliate network, but you have to be able to pass a phone interview. I mean, you got to be able to take the call, you got to be able to sound intelligent. So that's my second thing here, is that if you can't pass a phone interview, if you're not comfortable talking to them on the phone, don't even bother, because they're going to be wanting to talk with people that they can trust. So fill out a good application. Don't leave the application minimal. If they have a place for you to put like what you're doing or some kind of comments, definitely put it in there. Like, I applied for an affiliate network recently because I was wanting a few of the offers that they had, and I mean, I put a pretty robust like application together. I just said, hey, I'm sure you've heard of us before, the Day Brothers. We've been in this space for 10 years. We've done almost $15 million in commissions, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, it makes it a lot easier when you're higher level, but, anyway, I submitted the application, and within like 3 hours, I had the CEO of the affiliate network reaching out to me, and I did a call with him this week, the owner of the entire network, right? So obviously we're higher level, and this stuff like that, but it's you got to realize my brother and I started somewhere. We didn't start 10 years ago like some super affiliates. I mean, we started just like you were, maybe worse than you were, somewhere like in the vicinity. When we started 10 years ago, I had like $3,000 in my bank account and my brother had like 2,000 bucks. Like that was the extent of what we had. And we invested it in well, we spent like half of it on a course. We spent like 2,500 bucks on a course that taught us how to do Facebook ads and do some blogging and Bing ads and pop-up ads and stuff like that. And then the other half, we started investing into advertising. And hey, it was not the easiest journey. We failed for like 3 or 4 years straight. But then what happened was we got personally coached. So my brother and I paid about 15 grand for someone to personally coach us. The individual showed us some, it wasn't even some, the individual showed us one winning campaign they were doing and some results they were getting, and that was the extent of pretty much the coaching. I mean, we paid $15,000 and he showed us the Facebook ads he was doing, the landing page, kind of the offers he was running, where to get the offers and stuff like that. And long story short, we were able to take that coaching and implement what he was doing, and we ended up making over $1 million in commissions within the next 12 months after that coaching. So for us, the biggest factors to our success was not giving up, getting some kind of course that taught the elementaries early on, and the personal coaching was a huge breakthrough. I mean, we've then gone on to get a lot more personal coachings. I know we paid $25,000 to another individual. We paid 10 grand to another guy. And so all in all, we've paid maybe 40 or 50 grand on personal coachings in our career, and they've all been really fruitful. So that was kind of how we got our start. But then again, when we got started, we had to kind of beef up the resumes in a sense in the applications. We never lied, but we definitely talked about our results, right? Like when we earned our first couple $100, I mean, we would fill out an affiliate network application and we would at least talk about like the vertical we were doing, the sites we're building out. I mean, just sound like someone that they would want to jump on the phone with, and they probably will want to jump on the phone. Now, another thing you can do too to speed up the process is if you have a friend that's in the network, you could ask them to refer you. So if you are trying to get into a certain affiliate network and you know someone like a friend, just ask the friend, hey, can you like introduce me to your affiliate manager? If you get that personal introduction, sometimes you could just bypass the entire application and interview process. So that's another tip as well. And those are the main tips. But at the end of the day, if you're serious, if you show them you're hungry and you know what you're doing, even if you haven't had much success, if you still intellectually know what you're doing, they'll probably still onboard you, depending on the network. I mean, there are some that are really strict. About 2 years ago, I tried to apply for a network, and they didn't know who we were at the time. It was a couple of years ago before we kind of started the whole like influencer thing in the space. But yeah, this network didn't know who we were, so they were all strict with us. They were like asking us to show screenshots of other networks and references and referrals, and we eventually got them to commit to onboarding us. But hey, it was really strict. So some networks are just really strict. Some are easier to get on. A lot of the times, the stricter ones have better offers. Honestly, is what I've found. But those are my recommendations for getting approved. So I'm going to leave you with some more resources too here. Subscribe to our channel. Click the red button right below this video. Subscribe to the channel. You'll get notified whenever we put out new videos. Join our Facebook group if you're not already in it. We have a Facebook group called Affiliates Ask Anything, and you can just simply go to Facebook and type in Affiliates Ask Anything. It's the group with the Optimize to Convert logo on the top. And check this out. The group has over 7,000 members, so it's a fast-growing group. It's gotten over 1,000 members joining just in the last 30 days alone, so very viral, very fast-growing group. Join the group. It's free, and there's a lot of information. We post training in there. Other people post training. It is actually so valuable that it's just as valuable as the groups that charge. I mean, we could easily put $100 a month on the group and get away with it, but it is a free group, and this group will remain free. If you're interested in some higher level things from us, you can go to our products tab on our site. We have like 3 tiers of products right now. So we have a case study. The case study shows you an example of a winning campaign, just one. We have a Facebook course. So this is our flagship Facebook course, the Social Lead Gen Blueprint. And then for the students that are really serious that want to actually get personally coached by us, we offer a a full day of coaching for $8,500, and you can apply for that by simply clicking on the one-on-one coaching. So these are the different offerings we have. And by the way, this coaching is a lot less than what we paid for coaching. When we got personally coached by this individual 4 years ago, we paid $15,000. So we really feel like the $8,500 is actually pretty affordable. And what we plan to do at some point is the 85 is pretty cheap. It might not seem cheap to you, but for us, it is cheap. I mean, we've been making millions of dollars a year. The 85 is actually pretty small. Other guys in our space are charging a lot more. I'm not going to name names, but we paid someone in the space $25,000 to get personally coached. So in terms of personal coaching, 85 is low. It will probably raise in the future. We've been coaching about 5 to 10 students per month, something like that. And once the demand picks up a little bit more, we'll probably raise the price tag up to like 15 grand or something on the personal coaching. So get in while you can when it's cheap. I'm telling you, once the demand increases, like once like 20, 15, 20 plus people start doing the personal coaching every single month, we're probably just going to jack the price up to like 15,000 or something. It will make more sense because we need to make the best use of our time. So right now, again, we've only been coaching about 5 or 10 people a month right now, but the students have been very successful. I'll show you some success stories here. Check out our YouTube channel. We coached a few guys recently in the last 12 months, and check out this testimonial here. One of our students, Danny was able to do over $10,000 per day within about 4 months after our coaching. Now, is that typical? Is every student going to achieve that? Maybe not every student, but this is a real testimonial of what Danny was able to do. This student here was able to do over $3,000 per day in revenue after our coaching. We coached Tariq personally. He was actually our first coaching student ever, and he's been able to do over $12,000 per month of profit. We have even more success stories. Dimitri is another student who we coached, and he's been able to do over $5,000 per day of commissions. And Ed is another success story here. He's been able to do, he's actually had days over 10,000, but he's been very steady over 3,000 or 4,000 per day of commissions. And if you're doing $3,000 or $4,000 a day of commissions, you're probably earning at least $1,000 a day of profit, because most people are scaling at least at 20 to 25% profit margin. So I'm going to leave you with these tools, these different resources. Make sure you go through all of our videos. Look at all these videos. Winning landing pages, how to test affiliate offers, how to find a home run campaign, different reviews like Aweber, Infusionsoft, different affiliate tools. There is so much value here on the YouTube channel. So check out the YouTube channel, check out our different resources, and I'll see you in a video later on this week. We'll be talking some more topics. So guys, I'm going to head out. I got some more offers to test. We've been testing a lot of offers recently, and I got a few more I want to get testing today. So we're going to head off and do that, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Peter, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye.